Did you know Japan built submarines that could launch airplanes during World War II? Yeah, actual underwater aircraft carriers. Because when you're losing a war, what if we fly the planes from under the ocean? Starts to sound like strategy. They were called the I-400 class submarines, and they were monsters. Nearly 400 feet long, able to sail around the world, and big enough to carry 3 bombers in a watertight hangar. At the time, they were the largest submarines ever built. So what were they for? By 1944, Japan was in trouble. The Allies ruled the skies and conventional attacks weren't working. So engineers dreamed up a weapon no one could see coming, a sub that could sneak across the Pacific, surface near the US and launch surprise air raids. Each I-400 carried Aichi M6A Siran bombers, sleek folding wing float planes designed just for these missions. They'd be shot off a catapult, fly to their target, drop bombs or torpedoes, then ditch near the sub for pickup. Basically, launch, strike, swim home. The original plan? Attack the Panama Canal. The idea was to bomb the canal locks, flood the route, and cut Allied supply lines between oceans. But by the time the fleet was ready, Japan had bigger problems, like running out of fuel in cities. Instead, the subs were ordered to hit Ulithi Atoll, a US Navy base packed with warships. In August 1945, they set out for the mission, and then came Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and Japan's surrender. The war ended before the planes ever took off. When the Americans captured the I-400s, their jaws dropped. Hangars on a submarine? Aircraft catapults? A fuel range long enough to circle the globe? It looked like something out of a 1960s Bond movie. But it was real, and it worked. Each sub had double hulls, massive range, and even prisoner compartments. They were feats of brilliant engineering, built for a plan that never had a chance. After the war, the US studied them, then quietly scuttled the subs off Hawaii to keep the Soviets from copying the design. For decades, they were forgotten. Then in 2005, divers found one, the I-401, lying deep off Oahu, still sealed, still intact. A relic of Japan's last desperate attempt to change history from beneath the waves. It's wild to think, if the war had lasted a few more months, those subs might have launched the first underwater airstrike in history. But like most secret superweapons, it came too late. A genius idea trapped inside a losing war. Now you know, smart history for dumb times.